Dom.
I forgot.
We should have been better.
He was a good guy, really.
Yeah, God bless Dom.
A good man pushed him.
You know what? Let's have a moment of silence for the friendships these guys forged with Dom before he betrayed them and, murdered somebody that they knew.
I'm just like, I'm imagining.
All right. Okay. So this guy is wearing
in his bed.
Like a little, I will remember. It's him shitting in the toilet next to Tom.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Mischief Check, The Rise of Steam. Last time, our party spent a day in the port city of Iravale. Did a little bit of shopping. Wilbert tried to do like a little eating challenge and almost got through it, but vomited all over the place.
That was beautiful.
Kruk got into a little bit of trouble smoking while he was supposed to be doing shopping for Dr. Malik. And the rest of the party got into a lot of trouble trying to steal from Luff at Luff's Stuffs. Got the guards called on them, and they had to flee the city very carefully so they would not get imprisoned. On their way out of the city, Dr. Malik, the whole party noticed Filda, the sick lady from the boat, was getting placed into a prison carriage to be taken to the city. She looked desperately to Dr. Malik for help, and he turned the other way. They traveled along the road, and the last night, right before they got to the city, Lochlann was on watch and got, I guess you could say, attacked by a mysterious cloaked figure that used him to rob Wilbert of all of his gold, and upon fleeing, Dr. Malik sniped him down, and right before Dr. Malik cast a spell to kill him, he said to Dr. Malik, "Not Steamworks," and then passed away. You guys arrived at the city, and that's where we're going to pick up this session. So, you guys approach...
The recap.
You guys approach the massive city. As you guys were getting closer the morning of traveling, this grand kind of ravine began to grow on either side of you as you're traveling through this passage into the mountain range of what did I call them? The Gatalian Mountains. You're reaching like the footholds of it. That's where Oremond is based. It is a Dwarven city. A lot of you would know this. The dwarves, obviously, they love mountains and mines and all that kind of stuff. So they built this city on rock and roll, but they built this city upon the cliff, the mountainside, essentially. So there's 3 layers to this city. I don't want to get into that just yet because you guys are approaching the outskirts of this city where there's just this massive dwarven wall that is before you as you approach this city. There's a series of, you guys, as you're approaching this massive wall, you see a series of steam-powered gondolas that are just kind of like running up and down the different layers of the mountains. There's like a series of stairs and some steam-powered elevators and stuff. Just like this wall, you can see if you look to your right, it's the same height all the way across. So like, you can see it reaching all the way up like to the peak of this fortress, this city. Mm-hmm. As you approach, there's a group of guards at the entrance to this city. One of them is a minotaur, and the other one is a dwarf. The minotaur kind of snorts. You see steam come out of his big nostrils as he snorts, and the dwarf steps forward and very heavily clad in armor. He's got like a massive battle axe on his back, and he says, "What's your purpose in Oremond?"
I speak Dwarvish.
You do?
I do.
All right. Well, he's speaking common.
Well, I'm gonna be racist and speak Dwarvish.
Okay. I don't think that's racist. I think that's, if anything,
Yeah.
showing respect to him. Maybe you learned his language. He looks impressed that you know his language, and he speaks back.
Why'd you say that right when I was drinking water?
What did you say to him in Dwarvish?
I said like a formal greeting, like, you know, greetings, fair sir. You know, we require a passage into your city. If you'd like some identification, I'm happy to present it.
Sure.
Yada yada.
He greets you back in kind and gives you like a little dwarven blessing. He says like, may the rocks break easily for you, in Dwarvish. And
I know Dwarvish too.
Okay.
But I'm not saying anything.
All right, for sure. Yeah, just want to make sure everyone knew that.
Yeah.
I know comprehend languages.
I know nothing.
I'm not going to use it.
You probably also know Dwarvish.
I mean, I live there. It's not.
You know a lot of. You at least have like an understanding. You can like understand it. Maybe not speak it so well, but yeah. He basically asks you guys for some, just like what's your purpose here. He doesn't necessarily ask for identification. He's just asking what your purpose is right now.
Steamworks.
He's like, that makes a lot of sense. We got a lot of people coming through here looking for Steamworks. Are you from?
I know Edvard. I need to go see him.
Very well. What's your name?
Malik. Dr. Malik Rowe.
Dr. Malik Rowe. Haven't heard of you. What is your purpose with meeting with Edvard?
Last time we spoke, I found something that he might be interested in. That we've discussed plenty about.
All right. What about the rest of you?
I'm here to see my dad.
Oh, who's your dad?
He works at Steamworks.
Oh, all right.
I'm an artificer, and I was interested in seeing how Steamworks was doing, and seeing if I could get involved somehow.
All right. Well, very well. Do you have any identification?
It says like nothing. It's like a piece of paper.
It's just a blank piece of paper?
Yeah.
You think that's funny?
Oh, sorry.
The Minotaur puts his hand on like one of the two giant scimitars strapped to his belt.
I would have
Sorry.
I'm kill him for making a joke.
It was a joke. It was
all of you guys were given
identification.
All of you guys were given like a passport essentially when you arrived in the city. That basically says you guys came from Varilla.
Yeah.
You were given passage here. It has your name,
Yeah, so I
all the stuff that.
Here, this one.
Any
This one.
credentials.
Oh, I see. Okay. He looks them all over.
We throw it out.
He writes down all of your information in his little book, and he gives them all back. He's like, "All right, you can head on in." And he grabs a big old hammer and boom, hits this giant gong, and you hear some shouts from way up above you, and you hear like a giant mechanism start to function. You see some steam pouring out of the walls as these giant gates open up before you. And you guys head in. Upon entering, you guys are entering from this end, so you'll pass through a little kind of farmy area at first. This map doesn't properly represent everything that you're seeing as you enter the city because of the limitations of the map building software I was using. But Like I said, there's like gondolas and stuff and like stairways and stuff that kind of are reaching up and down to the different passageways. You see very, very little that reaches down to the under city down there. But you guys see this sprawling cityscape before you. It's this city. There's just like this energy, this like teeming, exciting energy, like just bundling all around. Everywhere you look, you see unique, just like creations that you, unlike anything you've seen before. Like small steam-powered carts rolling all around. You see like these like lampposts where normally you would be used to seeing like flames lighting these lampposts, but there's like some sort of kind of like the light you saw on the ship that was powering that sign at the bar. You see just like them glowing various different colors, greens, blues, reds. You see some children playing with like some toys that seem to be moving all on their own. As you take all this in, you look to your right down the cliff, and you see just like a dingy suburb down there, like a lot of like dirty fog and smog and stuff kind of making it difficult to see very well. And as you're kind of observing this to your right, you clearly see an elf that looks like he's at like a shoe shine stand. He's like polishing up a shoe with like a very dirty rag, and he just tosses it over the edge and it falls down to the city below. And you look up to your left, and just up at the peak through the clouds, past all of these giant steam-powered blimps that you see floating across the sky, you see just barely like some white bricked battlements with some green roofs, golden crenellations, just like far up into the sky above you. And in the distance, just up ahead of you, or not just up ahead, but like far into the city before you, you can see various different towering buildings, and very obviously a massive, massive, dark bricked factory with pipes sticking out of it at every angle. So many different colors of smoke like pouring out of this thing. Kind of what you would imagine like a Willy Wonka factory to look like. But just you see like the city is almost built like a network where all the roads seem to lead to this massive factory at the center.
A druid would have been interesting to play with. I just realized that.
What would?
A druid.
A druid?
Would have been interesting.
Why do you say that?
To be against all the technology.
Yeah.
Yeah, you never know. There could be something going on in that.
Just as one of us. Anyway.
Like
in
some
that
hippies
vein.
rebelling.
Yeah, literally. OP
So, yeah, you guys are in this massive, just like insanely crowded city, like easily 3 times as densely crowded as the place you guys just came from. And like you saw just like numerous people that were approaching the city when you guys got close, and people leaving, and this place just seems to be just absolutely bustling. Absolutely bussing. So as soon as you guys get into the city, Misty, she kind of addresses the group, and she's like, "Well, just wanted to I want to take Christy back home, so I'll leave you guys for a little bit, but I'll meet back up with you later today. Christy needs some help. We've got some people down there," and Christy's like, "I don't know what you're talking about. I'm fine." But Misty's like, "Yeah, I know you are," and she's like, "Yeah, I'll meet up with you guys later on today." So, and she starts heading towards one of the very dingy, kind of not safe-looking gondolas that will take her down to the city down below.
I'm gonna do an insight check.
Into who?
Into Misty and Christy.
To see if they're lying?
Yeah, well, I mean, obviously they are, but...
You think they're lying?
I think, yeah.
Okay, sure. Yeah, give me an insight.
Oh, brother.
That's cocked.
That's cocked.
Gotta respect the cock. Gotta honor it.
That's also cocked. Thank God, because that was in that one. 13.
Sure. You have not picked up any deceptive energy from them the entire time you've known them over like the last five days for Misty. Even like 10 days or longer with Christy.
Mm-hmm.
You have no reason to think that they're lying to you right now. Clearly, Christy has a drug problem, and Misty wants to get her some help.
Okay.
Okay.
Jeez. You're coming at me.
No. I'm just telling you.
Getting up in my face.
Oh, I that's not my intention.
She's got a drug problem, dude. Come
Yeah,
on.
she's got a drug problem. Respect it, okay?
Sorry, I didn't mean to come off as.
That's very forceful.
My bad.
Whoa.
I was just trying to be clear.
Drive home the point.
Yeah.
Rolled intimidation.
Let me be perfectly clear with you.
Unintentional
She loves
manager
drugs.
voice came out. My bad. Yeah. So they part from you guys, and so now it's just the 7 of you if you include Hummus.
I do.
I don't even have one.
I do. Yeah. So do you guys want to start heading towards Steamworks?
Fuck.
Ah.
What?
Which, unless you know somebody here that has works with the plant.
What do you mean? Like the factory, Steamworks?
Unless you know someone better than that, I've come to the conclusion we should probably go to Edvard.
About the siren song.
Yes.
All right. I mean,
Told you.
I don't really come from here. I'm from the same place as you, so I don't really know anybody here. Would you be having this conversation openly enough where Alfonso would hear you?
Yes.
Okay.
I know this city pretty well. I lived here for quite some time.
Go on.
You want to lead us to Steamworks?
Absolutely. Not a problem at all.
All right, for sure. So Alfonso will be your guide through the city, unless Noggle wants to speak up.
Nah, go ahead.
All right, for sure. So you guys,
I'm dapping people up as I go.
Alfonso is just full of confidence, even though he hasn't been here for quite some time. I think it's been a full year since you've been in this city, and I don't know if you remember, but your exit from this place was not great.
I know.
But you're taking your best foot forward as you're re-entering the city. People are like. Sure, people are dapping you up back. In fact, roll me a charisma check to see.
Oh, I have no charisma.
Alfonso's famous.
You got a lot of confidence. Give me advantage.
Little bit.
It's an 11.
All right, cool. You got an 11. So yeah, sure. People are dapping you up back. I mean, a couple people just kind of look at you weird, but about half the people, I'd say, dap you back as you're progressing through this city. There's
Throwing out like some dwarvish.
sure to
people up.
freaking like a half elf guy, and he just kind of raises an eyebrow. at
Everyone
you.
knows a little bit. They know like a few slurs.
Sure.
Swearing at them?
No, they know like
Swear back at you.
Like casuals.
Casual swearing.
Casual F-bomb.
I'm trying to like imitate. I'm like,
Yeah. Oh no.
Don't say this.
As you guys are kind of
Not with the hard.
Not with the heart.
as you guys are passing through this city, you come across kind of an open plaza, and at the center, you see a large stage with a big crowd of people, and you immediately kind of catch the sense that it's not a very happy crowd. If you guys kind of look to the stage, you'll see a couple of familiar people on this stage with a bunch of guards all around them. You see Gadath, the Goliath that you guys met on the boat, as well as Filda. They're both obviously bound, like in chains. There's a satyr guard standing up at the front of this stage, and he unrolls this scroll, and he says, by sanction of the crown, in accordance with the council, and in agreement with the laws of Eleuvia, Gadath has like stepped forward a little bit. He says, you're hereby sentenced to death by hanging. You are charged with 263 counts of murder, conspiracy with criminal organizations, breaking and entering, grand larceny, destruction of, and as he's about to continue on with these list of crimes that Gadath has supposedly committed, there is a massive explosion of smoke that's just from all different directions, and you hear a bunch of shouting. The crowd starts to gasp, and people are running all around different directions. You hear the guards kind of exclaiming. Some of them are like a lot with shock, some with pain.
I put on my gas mask. Am I close enough?
You guys are at the outskirts of this crowd. You're just kind of observing. Do you guys want to react in any way?
Put on my gas mask.
Put on your gas mask.
I'm going to use my perception powers.
Sure. Yeah. Give me a disadvantage perception. See if you can make out anything through this massive cloud of smoke.
All right. Well, already no.
It's not Oh yeah, it is disadvantage.
Yeah. So I got a total of 6.
Yeah. No, you can't pick out anything. Anyone else wanna?
I would.
I'm gonna go.
Just take a deep breath. The smoke does not seem like it's gonna reach you guys.
18.
It's just mostly on the
Never
stage.
mind then. Yeah. Then
18.
I would probably try to
breath.
get closer, but like
Yeah, I'm
stealthily.
moving.
Yeah.
See if I know
Solidly
the
close.
group that's probably doing this.
Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead and roll me a like an acrobatics, I guess we'll say, to try and just make your way through the crowd.
7.
You're kind of trying to get your way through, but people are mostly pushing against you, trying to get away from this stage. Everyone seems there's like a panic in the crowd at whatever's going on here.
Would I?
I got an 18, by the way.
An 18 to perceive. You can make out that several guards have fallen prone on the stage, and you see a couple of goblins and halflings have are like standing over their bodies. You kind of vaguely make this out, like through like a slight break in the smoke.
I can manifest mine and have hummus hover 30 feet in the air
Sure.
in an unoccupied space. So I'm
Absolutely.
gonna shoot him out and just as close. I'm within 300 feet, 30 feet
Yes.
high.
You guys are probably about, I'd say, 100 feet from this stage, so you can get him like 30 feet just straight up in the air.
Yeah.
So you've got an aerial view through his
I'm gonna
spectral
hunker down
eyes.
in the pouch as well as I
Yeah.
do this.
Yeah.
Just in case you move.
And you get like a little bit of an aerial view on this, and the smoke is covering most of the stage. You can't really see much from here. In fact, I think just going 30 feet up in the air, you're just further away from it than you were before. But you do at least have an aerial view. You can kind of see all sides of the stage
If
now.
I sink him down, do I get a better view?
Then he'd have the same... I mean, like, think about it. Like, you're 100 feet away, and you just sent him up here, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to send him more like 30 feet like that?
I want him to be, like, wherever things are happening, I want him to have the best vantage
Yeah,
point
so probably like
possible.
30 feet, like, kind of up and towards it. So probably 15 feet up, 15 feet out.
Yeah.
You have like a little bit of an aerial view on it. You're above everyone's heads at least, and you can kind of see like just like that the smoke is covering the whole stage, but you can't make out anything more from where you're at. As the smoke kind of starts to clear, you guys see a goblin standing. He's the only one left on the stage besides like Filda and all of the guards. Gadath is gone. And this goblin is standing on top of the stage, kind of like smiling evilly at all the people running away. He has a big scar over one of his eyes, pretty much what you'd expect like a typical like Disney villain to look like, I guess. He's got this big evil grin, big scar over his face, and he just kind of laughs evilly. He's like, you can thank the Carnivus for this one, and throws a smoke bomb down in front of him and vanishes.
Figured.
That guy's pretty cool.
The Carnivus.
Damn Carnivus.
The crowd continues to disperse. People are running away. More guards are rushing into this massive plaza. Damage has already been done. And Filda just looks just like shocked. You know, she's like wondering if this is going to affect anything for her, pretty much.
The trout population.
Affect the what?
The trout population.
The
How
trout
far
population.
away am I from this?
You guys are about 100 feet away from the stage.
Um,
So she isn't likely to spot you.
does it look like in all the chaos that she can get out unscathed?
She hasn't attempted to.
But does it look like if someone could get up there?
There's a bunch more guards rushing in, so I feel like they would likely spot if somebody went up on stage and grabbed her.
Disguise
But
potion.
a couple of the guards reach the stage, and they basically take her. One of the guards gets up and tries to address the remaining, like, whatever people are left in earshot. He's basically like, "We're very sorry. The situation's under control. We're gonna take this other prisoner up to the capital and have the king basically decide her fate." And then some people are like checking to make sure the people that are right up at the stage are okay. None of the civilians were harmed, but a lot of the guards look like they took quite a beating. Do you want to try and do anything as you see the guards beginning to take her away from the stage and out of the plaza?
King?
They're going to take her up to the king, yeah.
Where's the king?
Up there.
Evil dwarves. Evil dwarves. Yeah, they're just trash.
No.
Okay.
I say to the group, this town isn't usually like this, I swear.
It is.
Quite exciting, actually.
I take out my mask. The Carnivas, you say?
Yeah.
You're familiar?
I know them. Heard of them. Nothing too crazy. But yeah,
Nothing too crazy. They just took on. They just kidnapped
something
or
crazy.
releasing up
They
a 263 kill count murderer.
He's not
Can I
as
do a
bad as it
history
seems.
check?
Free my
Since I
boy,
lived
he ain't
here.
do nothing.
He's not as bad as he
Absolutely.
seems. Trust me.
Yeah.
He's not as bad as he seems, and they're just a little more aggressive than others. So, someone
They don't say.
I will.
It's a 13 history check.
Sure. Yeah, definitely in your time
talk.
here. Oh yeah, I mean that's fine. That's where you guys are about to be
nice.
next, anyways. Yeah, definitely. As I would say, having lived here I think you were here for a couple of years, studying and working with Steamworks. You definitely heard tell of them. It was mostly like you heard of it as like, there was like graffiti or like maybe like a place was robbed. It was typically non-violent crimes. The last time you were here, a lot of these guards look like they were stabbed. So definitely a step up from what you remember hearing from the Carnivas.
This is a step up from what I've heard.
Well,
They've gained a little more traction, is all.
we need to go see Edvard. Let's push through.
Yeah. So you guys progress through. As you are like kind of getting towards the end of this plaza, Misty comes running up, and she's like, "What did I miss?"
It was the Carnivas.
Nothing exciting.
Of course. Are
They
They freed Gaddafi.
Oh,
again?
I don't know who that is, but okay.
Again.
Wait a minute. Gaddafi the Violent?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I see. She kind of pulls you to the side, and she's like, "Do we trust them?"
Enough, but we need a little more time.
Okay, for sure. All right, fair enough. She kind of addresses you guys. She's like, "We have some history with the Carnivas, Noggle and I."
You wanted us to...
Yeah.
Thank you, bro. Appreciate it. She's like, "We don't worry. Like, you guys are safe as long as you're with us."
I'm not worried about safety. It's just. Yeah.
Just
Appreciate
wanted you to be aware. We got you covered. And you guys can continue progressing through the city if you'd like. You're getting closer to kind of the industrial district of the city. So you guys are approaching along this beautifully paved path. The giant factory is in front of you. You guys can see a couple of like little plazas here that are obviously built around these forges. To your right that you're approaching, you can see a massive kind of monastery or chapel with a bunch of, you can kind of see, you guys are getting decently close, you can kind of see some people with the big bubble,
fucking bubble cult.
big
The
bubble hoods.
Back at it.
So as you guys are
Start
approaching,
shaking.
as you guys are approaching, do you want to just keep heading straight forward? Do you want to stop at either one of these places? Do you want to stop there? I'm assuming you probably don't want to stop there, but
I
would
hop
give the
out.
bubble cult a wide berth.
Yeah, I was gonna say I hop out and go on the other side of the.
Let's
Street.
let's meet Aardvark or whatever his name is.
Aardvark.
We can search this stuff later.
Listen people's names up.
We can come back to this stuff later.
Sure.
Let's go to Edvard if we can. Not
It's-
get
it's
any
over.
more interrupted by whatever.
Any more interruptions?
Aardvark.
Absolutely. So you guys are making your way over. You're doing a wide berth, so you're probably sticking to that wall, the far wall from the Bubble Cult Chapel. I'm gonna roll. That's cocked. Roll a quick little perception here.
Respect the cock.
There's a few of the Bubble Cult members kind of speaking to people that are along this path.
Just hiding in your pouch.
Yeah.
And,
I hop back into.
One of them looks directly at Wilbert
Oh, jeez, of course.
and has like a shocked expression on their face, and they walk up to you and they're like, "Hi, are you Lochlann?"
Lochlann? Wilbert Harrington!
That was the correct response.
Yeah.
Oh,
For once.
sorry.
Actually, you know what?
You see she pulls out one of those like pendants, and she just kind of holds it. And she's like, do you know a Lochlann? Is there a Lochlann in your group?
He's right here. No.
You can feel him stirring in your back fat.
Why?
He's the chosen one
For what?
to bring back the Bubble God.
Who?
The bubble god.
Well, I could tell you about him if you want to hear.
Why does that matter?
It's very important. The Bubble
Okay,
God.
just tell me why.
The Bubble God's return to this world will end all wars, bring peace across the globe. Do
He's a bubble atheist.
Yeah.
you even know of the Great Bubble Divine that surrounds our planet and keeps us all safe?
No, I've heard of it.
Yeah. So you must know of its importance then.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a Lochlann in your number?
Yet.
We keep walking.
No, I've never
Roll me a
heard of someone
deception.
like that.
We keep walking.
All of you that spoke said no. Roll me a deception.
I think my deception is non-existent.
A couple more bubble cultists have walked up alongside them.
We don't have time for this.
Nat 20.
Hey!
Nice.
That should be
I
good.
deceived so good.
You did.
Technically, I
15.
didn't.
Because they know you.
14.
You.
15.
Yeah, I'm dapping them up too.
Okay. 14. I don't know why you would lie to me. But Lochlann,
He's
they're all
not
holding
lying.
they're all holding their little pendants, and they're all swinging strongly towards you. Like, are you sure your name's not Lochlann?
Wilbert!
Give
Just-
him your
just keep
ID.
walking.
Give him your ID.
Yeah, I just flash out my ID. Just point at it. Wilbert Harrington!
Just keep walking.
All right.
Bert.
Well, do you mind if we do like a quick reading on you, like just to?
No,
We'll
Please.
come. Hey, we'll
Alright,
come
well.
back.
please.
How's
We'll
that?
come
We'll
back.
come back.
You do know Lochlann.
No, but we will come back to get our readings.
Very well. And they offer you guys some good luck charms to take with you, if you wish.
I say I'm alright.
And just put it in my pocket.
Wait, with the good luck charms? No,
Kruk takes one.
I'm not taking one.
I take one.
Sure.
I don't trust those.
Add them to your inventories, and then we'll move on to you guys approaching the factory after you add them to your inventory.
Nothing good can come of these good luck charms.
Certainly
Good
not luck.
Not good luck either.
Did you say no?
I did.
Okay, so then just you two, and then Kruk will have one as well.
We're going to Aardvark.
All right, so you guys pass up these bubble people that get close to you. My bad. And you guys approach this little plaza that's right outside the massive factory before you that is Steamworks. And there's all these different stalls that you guys see with people that are selling new inventions that Steamworks is putting out. They are prototypes, but if you guys want to check out these stalls, there's some pretty interesting things that you guys can grab.
I'd like to check them out, but I don't have any money.
I mean, I'll be perusing as I walk by them.
I wish you check.
Oh, Edvard is probably in the factory. Edvard Perusi?
I will be looking.
Aardvark.
I'll be looking at these stalls as I'm walking by.
Gently
absolutely.
observing.
So you guys...
I wish to go to the first stall to my left.
Sure,
Don't
yeah.
let Noggle steal anything.
So, you guys...
Come on, you.
You guys enter this plaza, you see all these stalls, you see a giant gold statue of Edvard, just kind of towering in the center of this plaza. And you approach the first stall that you see, and they have a couple of selections that you can look at. They have a
I steal something.
pair of goggles.
I steal the goggles.
Okay.
These goggles will emit. Let me see what I wrote here. It says pair of light goggles, large lights that shine through the frames of the glasses and allow anyone to see in darkness up to 90 feet.
Oh,
Ooh.
I could replace one of my lenses with that.
You could, yeah, you could artifice it up. Is anyone interested?
Ooh.
How much?
You can ask him.
How much?
Oh, for sure. The guy, he's like, oh, you're interested in my goggles.
Yeah, I was taking a look.
Well, so these goggles, I could give them to you for about 45 gold.
Seriously?
Hey, it's a new invention.
How new?
There's nothing like this
How
anywhere
new?
else.
That's how new? You made it yesterday?
Well, I mean, we've been working on them for a while.
And they're foolproof? They always work?
Oh, I mean, you gotta sign a document if you want them.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought. How about 20 gold?
Roll me persuasion, because you haggled to below half. It's gonna be DC 20.
Wait, what did you say?
DC 20.
I got a 19.
Really?
I got a 19. Yeah.
He's like, I can't do 20. I could give them to you for 25.
I'll do it.
All right, for sure. He has to sign a contract though.
I sign it.
Do you want to read it?
Sure.
Okay.
I'll read it.
Can
Basically,
you read?
the contract says that if these goggles in any way singe your eyeballs or cause any form of blindness, that Steamworks and those associated are not held responsible. It's a prototype. Not all the kinks have been worked out yet.
You put them on.
I have them on right now. I'm showing them out to people.
Lets out a long fart.
How long have you worn them?
Well, like some steam splits out the side as like the light shines.
How long have you worn them?
I mean, listen, I've been out here trying to sell these things for 2 weeks.
This pair?
Yeah.
So you've been wearing those on your head for 2 weeks?
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, I don't wear them when I sleep, but like when I'm out here trying to sell them, yeah.
As he's talking, I'm just signing.
He's like, looks at people who's blinding them. Buy some goggles.
He can like change the color so it'll spit out different lights and stuff, but yeah.
Someone with
So yeah,
epilepsy
you take them,
walks by.
25 gold, take it out of your inventory. And just add goggles to your inventory. I'll put in the details later. Does anyone else want to buy a pair that has money?
No.
I'll go to the next stall.
Next stall, for sure. The next stall you walk up to,
Always haggling.
Always haggling.
Never buy full price.
the next stall that you walk up to, you see that the guy, he's got these pair of boots on. He's kind of got like a little crowd of people surrounding him as he's showing off these boots. And he's like, all right, everybody, these are the magical floating boots. I mean, asterisk on magical, spelled with a J, so it's not, legal trouble. But magical floating boots, With these boots, basically you can hover into the air a little bit. So he kicks them. He taps the heels together twice, and intense like quantities of steam start blowing out the bottom, and he hovers about 10 feet into the air. He's like, you can fly higher, but the higher you go, like it's kind of iffy. So you want to be careful with him.
Those do seem pretty
How
magical.
How much?
55 gold.
55 gold. Can they? He said higher, so can they go higher, like 30 feet, or can they actually fly?
They can go up to 30 feet.
Like reliably, or?
That sounds dope.
I mean, the higher you go, the less stable. I mean,
So what does it mean stable? Like it will shut off, or like I fall?
I
or-
would say if you take them to their max height, you'll probably have to make like a dexterity saving throw.
So I don't. It's not. But the fuel to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not. Okay, it's not that.
Hypothetically, if someone were to jump with these on and use it, would it enhance?
Hypothetically, if someone who was 900
Yeah.
pounds was
I would say so.
exactly.
Yeah,
Kind
I
of
would say so.
Exactly.
Definitely.
You'd the action. Yeah, you could. You'd have to set it up.
Not really. It
Bonus
could be
action
used
to
as
jump.
I would
movement.
say for someone of your size
If-
and
depending if
weight,
you have to activate
you
it.
probably couldn't get 30
Well,
feet, but you could
bonus
probably
action
get
to
15
jump.
feet.
You could
And it would
use
definitely
You
enhance.
wouldn't even have to jump. You
I,
could just
I,
use
all
his
all I
movement to
would
go
want
up,
for it
then
is
attack
to
just
like
to
enhance the jump.
fall.
It definitely would.
Could you turn these on and off without an action?
I would say bonus action.
Okay.
Yeah, so use full movement
action
to
to
go
go
up,
And then just
bonus action to fall and attack.
that would work. 40.
Roll me a persuasion.
Never pay full price.
I think it's a dirty 20.
Oh, he's not gonna have to pay full price.
It's a 19, but I gotta see what persuasion is. Because I think I have some.
What did you roll on the die? Because the DC
19.
16. Yeah, you're fine.
I just want to know.
He's like, yeah, I could give him to you for 40, for sure.
It's 23. 40?
Yeah.
Dunk.
Anyone
That's
else?
German.
Make sure you subtract the 40 gold.
Spasiba.
I want some
Dunga.
too.
Alright, he'll give him to you for 40 as well, because
Okay.
of Malik's roll.
Let's go.
35 for Wilbur.
Bro, you want me to give him to the other guy for 35?
Listen, we're part of a group might help you out one day. Just saying.
How would you help me out?
You know
I
the
work for
Carnivas? You know the Carnivas?
Steamworks. Yeah.
All right. Well,
Are you one of them?
no, definitely not. But we try to help people like you out by keeping them out.
Is this some sort of mafia?
No.
Roll me a persuasion.
You're so quick.
Be 17.
Yeah, I'll give him to you for 35.
He gets killed by the mafia the very next.
Are you buying him? Alright.
He's buying them.
Yeah. You can add 5 more gold back to your inventory because he gave him to you for 35.
Perfect.
Anyone else want to buy him? I mean, I guess you guys don't have any
Nope.
gold.
Mm-hmm. Got no
Do you
money.
want to see if you can?
broke.
I'm,
Broke
some, I'm saving it
artificers.
for rainy day.
Yeah, you do have a
my-
big satchel of golden gems.
Oh yeah, I forgot about
do.
that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want these though.
Okay, for sure.
You
Alright, you
already
guys
have a
move on to the
potion
next
of
stall?
flight.
I shake
Yeah,
his
that's
hand. I
why-
shake his
yeah.
hand.
For sure.
When the time comes,
He shakes your hand. He's like, alright, I'll be expecting you.
You will.
What would I call this?
Just call them floating boots.
Never
I'll add
in
the
his
specs to it
life.
later.
no, that guy's done.
So there's one more stall you guys can
Llama
go up
part
to.
two.
You walk up to the last
Part
stall.
two, dude.
You walk up to the last stall, and you see this guy. He is wearing a large, kind of lumpy trench coat, jet black.
Does it look like Dom?
No.
Okay.
No, he does not.
Check.
This guy.
Forgot about Tom. Tom was one on my
yeah,
radar.
Dom
Finally,
is here,
the
Dom is
PTSD of
Dom.
Dom has
Yeah.
finally left
Yeah.
him. You reminded him.
Oh no. Yeah.
Dom.
I forgot.
Hey, we should have missed
He was
better.
a good guy, really.
Yeah, God bless Dom.
A good
Yeah,
man
God
pushed
bless
him.
You know what?
Yeah,
Let's have a moment of
sure.
silence for the friendships these guys forged with Dom before he betrayed them and, murdered
Half a
somebody
ship.
that they
I'm just like, I'm imagining.
All right.
Okay.
So this guy is wearing
in his bed.
Like a little I will remember. It's him shitting in the toilet next to Dom.
Oh, you have to do that. And then you have to
Interrupting Dom having sex and like
Oh, poor hummus.
Me
Just like-
just calling him a simpleton.
yeah.
Golly.
You guys
Shaking
really
his
did.
We
head.
all
over
roasted
the
him in
stall.
one way or another. We all ruined it. Yeah.
I mean, listen,
He's a good guy.
you and Dom, I think, had a good friendship, and you and Dom had a good friendship.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
you guys messed it up big time.
I think deep down I really
think your
loved
only
him.
interactions with him were during the investigation, really.
He loved us.
For the most part.
He loved
Yes,
me.
I did.
Come on.
All right.
But yeah, so this guy's wearing a jet black trench coat, and he basically he tells you guys, well, if you ever head to the colder climates, this trench coat will keep you warm, and on top of that, it offers some level of protection as well. Self-warming trench coat.
Self-warming trench coat.
I keep walking.
How much for a self-warming trench coat? Does it fit
Yeah.
children?
We got different
I'm
sizes.
interested.
Extra
Walking.
small?
Absolutely, yeah.
How much?
I'll just get
For an
I'll get
extra
in your
small, I'll give it
stomach.
to you for 30 gold.
30. But I'm just a little boy. And I go like just puppy eyes. Could I have it for 13 gold?
Does your hair grow longer in this moment?
No.
You think Lochlann would do this?
No. He would. He would haggle.
Okay,
Nothing wrong with
for sure.
haggling.
For sure. All right.
For sure.
Yeah, playing up his boyhood. Absolutely.
Yeah, he's a little guy.
All right. Give me a.
I'm just a little boy. And
You know what? This guy's got a kid at home. Roll me advantage.
like Pinocchio.
Roll me advantage persuasion. You touch this guy's heartstrings a little bit.
Aw.
Not the heart.
Oh.
Yeah, thank you for the advantage. 18.
18. All right. Yeah, for sure. He'll give him to you for 20.
Yeah, okay. How
33%
much
off.
was in my we never went over how much gold and stuff was in that.
Free.
You got in that little sack. I'd say you got 32 gold, and you got 2 rubies, a sapphire, and an emerald. All
okay.
about, I'd say, like 2 ounces.
Okay, I'll add those there. 32 gold. So I'll just give myself 12 and I'll take the shirt.
Sounds good. Yeah. Anyone else want it?
I'm good. I have no money.
So you can wear that instead of your chainmail wreath,
That's what I figured.
and it will give you. It's basically going to be like leather armor, but it'll give you +1 to your AC.
Oh, nice.
And
So 13. Base.
I
yeah.
have a feature I believe that might help that as well. Yeah, does it count as armor?
Yeah.
Cool. I have,
Leather
I have
armor, it's a
another
light armor.
+1 bonus to my
It's a
armor
light
class
Mm-hmm.
nice.
Light.
because I
So
can
just-
I can infuse it.
Just
Dark
add a
armor.
self-warming trench coat to your
No more
You know,
disadvantage
to your
with
inventory.
speed.
I know.
and you can finally take off the chainmail. I'm sure you can probably have somebody carry it for you.
You just just
It might
stick it in
it
my
might
flask.
fit you.
He just-
stick it. Yep, just stick it in my flaps.
Absolutely.
Either way,
I'll
it
do all
does
the
work
other
as me.
edits when
Gift Schmidt.
the session, but
I'll add the details to all your character sheets for all the items you got this weekend.
Does it count as wearing armor if he puts some chainmail armor in his
No.
fat rolls?
That's not how armor
I
works.
feel like that's how armor works.
If you
But if
to
a
the
spear
DM,
tried to
can't
go
rate how
right
armor
there,
if it tried to go right there, then absolutely, yeah,
That would be like a like a saving throw or something.
yeah, maybe. Anyways,
Okay.
all right. So you guys get all your little contraptions. Who did everyone get something?
I didn't get it.
You didn't get anything. I think everyone else got at least
I think we
one
all.
thing.
Everyone else got something.
Nobody wanted to buy
I'm
anything
okay.
for Alfonso, your good friend,
I'm okay.
who helped
I'm
you get
flat
through the
broke.
city.
Weak.
What do you want?
Well, you didn't get anything from dapping up all those strangers.
I really wanted some of those boots, but you know.
You can get them for free.
One of us
Ow.
is apparently incredibly wealthy.
Stealing.
Here's 30 gold. You owe me.
2 of us.
Oh, I owe you so much at this point. National Bank of Malik Row. Thank you, Dr. Malik. I will repay you.
Mm-hmm.
They were 55 gold, so you're gonna have to haggle them
Oh,
down.
shit.
Dr. Melon is truly a generous hero.
Melon.
You know, I was
You
taking
walk
a
up
look
to
at
the guy
these-
with the boots.
Yeah, I was taking a look at these boots, and I can.
He's like taking off his pair. He's like getting to the end of his shift. He's like, oh hey, yeah, you want to buy some?
Yeah, I think it's an interesting concept, but I can see some, issues with the design here and there. You know, the the thrust output really isn't what it should be. And where's the safety systems on these things?
Dude, this is my life's work. You're gonna come in here and insult me and tell me that I don't know what I'm doing? You know how much money I've made selling these things?
No, I don't.
Exactly. I know what I'm doing. Get out of here.
Can I persuade him at all? Or is he just completely...
I think you just completely ruined any chances
I was
of
trying
buying these
to...
off of this guy.
I was trying to talk him
This
down.
guy works for Steamworks, invented these boots, and now is trying to make a profit off of his invention. I mean, I'm sure you give some of the money to Steamworks for, you know,
most of
all
it.
that. But you just walked up and basically told him, like, these things, your design is flawed, like, the output's bad, like...
This is great.
That was the worst thing you could have possibly said to him.
Oh, man.
Yeah, there's no way he's selling to you.
Alright, I chucked the gold back to Malik. Thanks anyways, Doc.
You have someone else buy them for you.
I walk up. Please, sir, I only have 30 gold. But I really want boots.
You have how much gold?
I only have 30.
30?
Yeah.
Well, go ahead and roll me a persuasion.
Persuasion. Oh no.
Let's go!
He's like,
Larry
tell
Puss in
you,
Boots.
he's like, tell you what,
Through
kiddo.
the calves.
He's like, tell you what, kiddo.
That trench coat looks
He-
so cute on you.
He reaches down and he pulls out a pair of kid-sized boots.
Damn it.
And he's like, tell you what, you can just have these.
You can say don't say bigger.
He's like,
What's your size, Alfonso?
just
Do you
stay
have tiny feet?
safe out there. Stay safe out there, all right?
Alfonso has tiny feet. It works.
I have normal man
Appreciate it,
feet.
sir. I want to walk back. I'm sorry, I tried.
Put them on.
Damn it.
So bad.
At this point, did everyone get a pair of those boots except for like you two?
Yeah.
I stare daggers at this guy from across the way.
He packs up shop and walks away, and another guy comes out and is trying to sell the same thing.
His
there you
life's
go.
work. All
Oh my god.
You want to try him?
Yeah, I'll try him.
Dr. Malagro.
This guy is
Malak,
he's
he
a
needs the money
tiefling, and he sees you walk up and he's like, "Oh hey,
Hey, sir.
have you heard of these magical flying boots? Magical with a J, of course, for legal reasons."
Yeah, the last gentleman who was here, he just sold out of them. He was selling them for 30 gold. How much were you selling
You
them for?
didn't just sell out of them. You got plenty more here.
Oh,
He must have just been trying to get off his shift. I understand. Didn't want to make any more sales for the day, but hey, I can sell some to you.
Great.
You said you for how much?
Yeah, he said they were 30 gold.
Oh, I mean, I'm selling them for 55.
Oh, well, I mean, I've got 30 with me.
Go back up.
Can I persuade him?
Yeah, go ahead.
Use your boots to hover right over.
Yeah, you're like, use your boots,
Please. Every minute. 4.
He's like, sorry, man, I can't let him go for less than 50. I gotta bring food home. My family.
That is true. That is true.
Rip.
Hang on, let me check. See if there's anything I can do.
See if you can offer him something with the 30 gold.
just jump.
He's not getting my Spring-a-Doodle.
That's understandable.
I have so many Tinker's tools.
You do still have a pound of that clay.
Just
Or you could,
hold it.
you could offer him the, you could also offer him the loot. You could offer him
Feed it to him.
Here's the
Yeah, that's pretty much all you really
Yeah,
got.
offer him the loot.
Listen, Clay,
I think the clay you could.
I'll try and convince him. I'll be like,
30 in the clay.
A
well,
pound of
Take it
magical
early.
clay.
I-
Well, not magical clay. A pound of artificer's molding clay.
yeah.
Perchance.
I found this in my travels. I currently don't have any use for it, but perhaps you will. It's.
Can I look at it?
Yes, absolutely.
Pound of this clay. He has no idea this used to be a man.
It was his cock. Wait, no, you took his cock.
Oh, no.
Did I? I thought I took his butt.
And
No,
then you fed it to hummus.
Wilbert took his butt and tried licking it.
Ugh.
yeah,
what it
that's
was.
right.
But
Salty.
you took 2 pounds, so one of the 2 pounds you got was probably that, yeah. If that was
He's
something
got
we
a
said.
pound cock.
What? Doesn't
Hey,
everybody?
do Do you know how much the average,
Johnson weighs?
average
No.
Johnson weighs? I mean, I don't either, but
It's
it's
at least-
probably.
I know mine weighs less than a pound. I'll tell you that.
Well, let's find out.
Mine's a
We don't have.
We're doing research, right? We're learning on
Mine's
I'm gonna
this.
say-
at least 3
I'm gonna
pounds.
say like
I gotta go incognito.
6.5
No,
ounces
you
or
don't.
something.
Yeah, I do.
No.
Mine's 3 pounds.
Average weight.
you have, like, a little
of
food
a
scale?
penis.
I used it, yeah. 3 pounds.
There isn't much information about the average weight of a penis.
I suppose it does kind of change weight depending on
having
how much.
having a volume of 20 cubic inches is found to weigh about 12.25 ounces. I'm assuming that's average.
Yeah.
So about 3/4 of a pound.
Wow.
So 4 more
Yeah, he's a
ounces.
little-
For me,
he's a-
it's about a quarter of
so-
a
so-
pound.
So he,
Yeah,
he,
I'm under
if
everything.
if that
All
lump of
those,
clay was
statistics.
specifically where his junk was,
Same.
and he was a little bit above average, then yes.
Well, I have 2 pounds of clay. Am I only selling him the 1 pound of clay?
He's double
Well, you gave one of the pounds to Lochlann.
Yeah.
No, I didn't. I
Grabbed 2 pounds, one for him, one for yourself.
Oh, I had 2 pounds in my inventory.
Yeah, you gave one of them to Lochlann last
Okay.
episode, though.
You do.
Yeah.
I thought
So you only have-
I chose not to when he decided he wasn't gonna feed him.
I think
the
you
whole-
No,
chose.
you still
I
gave
asked
it
for
to him.
30 pounds.
He asked for a pound for you to specifically give to him.
Okay.
And 1 pound for yourself. That's
Okay.
what you grabbed. So yeah, you give it to him. He's messing around with it. He's kind of like stretching it and morphing it in different shapes. He's like, this is interesting. He's like, what does it do?
It's can I roll a history or insight or anything like that that I know?
Yeah, I wouldn't say a history. Go ahead and roll me a
Nice.
not Arcana. Just roll me like an Artificer check. Just intelligence plus proficiency.
Okay. Ooh, baby, 24.
Whoa.
24?
Yeah.
Jeez, yeah. I mean, so what you're giving him is not Artificer clay. It's, it's, what did I call it? It's like transmutation molding clay, essentially. But you told him what did you tell him it was?
Well, he's just now asking me. He said, "What is this?"
So-
I haven't told him anything yet.
You can tell him it is what it is, but magic is illegal.
Yep.
Or you can,
I can feign a little bit, say like it's clay that has special properties to it. I think many artificers find it useful for making.
made with some sort of exotic.
Made with exotic materials.
Yes, yeah. For sure. Roll me a deception advantage.
Okay.
Because you rolled so high on your Artificer check
I
on
want
giving
this.
him information on this thing.
I want this to work for him so
I
badly.
do too.
16.
That's good.
What's your deception?
And then that
0.
one.
All right, what's advantage? So 16? Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. He definitely believes that you're telling him it's some sort of like special, like, what's the word? Not foreign.
Funny.
Exotic.
Yeah, like exotic material that definitely has some interesting properties to it. And he's like,
Give him enough money.
it's like, yeah, this plus the 30 gold, I can give you the boots for this. Yeah,
I appreciate it, mate. It's always good to strike a deal.
yeah, absolutely. What's your name?
My name is Chris.
Roll me another deception.
Not Chris.
What?
19.
19. All right, yeah. Nice to meet you, Chris. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
My name's
Your name?
Ulysses. I work here at the factory. You seem really knowledgeable about just artificer stuff. So yeah, if you ever looking for a
Chris from
job, hit me up,
Steamworks.
man.
I might take you up on that sometime.
Yeah, maybe we can work together on something.
Yeah, that sounds fantastic.
So Ulysses, this tiefling.
Isn't it Ulysses?
His is pronounced Ulysses. It's spelled differently.
Ulysses.
Ulyssis. Ulysses.
Mm.
And he's a tiefling, and yeah, so now you got a little connection at Steamworks. So
That thinks my name is Chris.
he thinks your name is Chris. How's it spelled? This alter ego you've created.
It's like it's Crish.
Krish.
Chris.
Pronounced Chris.
Got you. Okay, for sure. So yeah, he
H is silent.
parts ways with you. And you guys, if you want, you can approach the factory now, unless anyone wants to buy anything else. There's up for offer,
No.
for sure.
Well,
So,
let's
all right.
go meet Armada or whatever his name is.
Armada.
Aardvark.
So
Oh,
you
yeah,
guys
right.
approach the entrance.
Edvard.
Did I say that correctly? Yeah, you guys approach the entrance.
We're all
of-
gonna go flying into battle.
that'd be great. By the way, when each of you guys bought each of the things you did also have to sign other contracts.
Yeah.
Just want to make that clear.
Yeah.
They
I signed it, Chris.
They're all prototypes, so they all are not fully. All the kinks aren't really worked out. You know, like I said, if you fly up to 30 feet,
Yeah,
we're gonna
yeah,
have to roll. And then for that self-forming trench coat, you know,
High risk of fire.
there's a like not
vulnerability.
but 1%
Vulnerability.
chance that it could combust into flames.
Yeah, you can't get it wet.
Seems completely fair to me.
It works by steam power.
Steam powered trench. So it's just on fire.
It's just always on fire.
They're like, how is this happening?
Who knows? Who knows how Steamworks does what they do? But I mean, listen,
Steampunk.
their stuff is beyond anything any other artificer's been able to do. Edvard is a genius. So
Elon Musk.
no,
The Elon Musk of this world.
I mean, sure, yeah,
He's
we'll go
below
with that. So as you guys approach the entrance to the Steamworks factory, you see a couple of large like steam bots is what they're called, kind of guarding the entrance along with a couple of other dudes, and you guys walk up and you want to talk with them.
The bots?
The guards.
I thought you said this.
There's a couple of steam
Guards,
bots and then a couple of
and a couple-
guards.
okay.
Yeah. They're like, oh, hi, can I help you?
We are here to see
My dad.
No, your dad.
an Edvard.
Oh, what's your father's name, little one?
Aardvark.
I don't know.
Okay.
What's the guy's name?
Ignore him.
Aardvark.
Oh no, he's looking for his father. Step
But
back.
it's not his father. It's
Aardvark knows my dad.
Who
that
does?
is-
He probably
that
does.
is true. That is true. Never mind.
You're looking for Edvard?
Edvard.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
I've seen art.
Oh,
It's Edvard.
Do you have business with him?
I do.
Oh, very well. What's your name?
Malik Rowe.
All right. He writes down your name. He's like, we're just gonna check real quick. You know, I mean, a lot of people come looking for business with Edvard. If he's got the time for you, we could definitely see you in. And one of the guards runs off into the factory to, you know, just kind of check in with Edvard. You guys are kind of, you know, chilling at the entrance for a little bit, just waiting for him to come back. And suddenly, steam, like fog, explodes all around you. And you feel a bunch of people like rush past you at this entrance here. I want you guys to roll me some survival checks here.
Everyone down.
16.
16,
17.
17.
Moment I see Steam, I'm putting
I
my
was
gas
gonna
mask
say
on.
what was mine.
You can do this as a bonus action.
Okay, 18.
11.
16.
Awesome. You guys all rolled great. And Reese rolled 11, which is okay. But all you guys rolled above 15 for the most part. You guys managed to kind of protect yourselves as these people rush past you. You hear a shout from the last remaining guard. Just like a, ah! As he gets knocked out. You guys hear the steam bots kind of power up as they're booting up to try and, you know, fight whatever it is that's attacking the factory. And you hear like some muffled voices like in the fog around you, and you hear like some banging and like some machines whirring and stuff. And as the fog clears, you see a group of goblins and halflings, much like the ones that you guys just saw at the plaza. And they seem to have taken control of these steam bots.
Oh.
Everybody roll initiative.
Let's go!
Yes.
And that's all for this episode of Mischief Check, The Rise of Steam. Next time, we will jump into our first combat session. We'll see you guys next time.
Nice.